under the artificial intelligence sector is pt4. Guys, pt4 is I don't know how to put it. It's like the godfather. Do you understand? It's like the godfather for artificial intelligence. I'm talking about decentralized artificial intelligence. That is what pt4 is about. pt4 is like the dining table where artificial intelligence comes to feed. Imagine a place where, like the way you have schools, right? When you give birth to your child, you send your child to school. What are you sending your child to do in school? You believe that a school environment is a place loaded with knowledge, right? So you are sending your child to go there and fetch as much knowledge as he or she can fetch from that particular environment, right? That is what you do when you send your children to school, right? Now, pt4 is like that dining table. It's like that school environment where artificial intelligence, they go to learn about us, about human. That is where they go. That is what you call machine learning. That is where artificial intelligence go to gather information about the web and whatever it is. In fact, it is called big data. Do you understand? And the big data industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So pt4 is creating that marketplace where artificial intelligence come to feed from, where they come to train themselves. Do you understand? About whatever information that they are handling. Do you get? So it's a very, very important sector. Why? Because, listen, the backbone of artificial intelligence is data. Without information, your robot cannot work. If your robot does not know how humans speak, how can your robot speak? If your robot does not know how human being can sing, your robot cannot sing. So in other words, for artificial intelligence to work, they have to be trained with data, with information. Do you understand? And that is what pt4 is creating. So it's a very strategic and important ingredient in the era of artificial intelligence. That is why pt4 is on my list today. And with that said, as you can see here, so TAO, T-A-O, it's the abbreviation for the pt4 token. We are looking at it right now growing up to $1,000 within this second half of the year. We are already in June, so which brings us to the first half, the end of the first half of the year. So we have 6 months to round up this year 2025. So we're expecting pt4 as we go into the second half to ride up to $1,000 or even above $1,000. That is what I am expecting. But let's look at what the chart is saying for pt4. Okay, so when you look at my chart right here, okay, look at it here. As way back as 6th of December 2024, that was when we made the recent high for pt4, you get, which is around $700 per coin.